So this is Shabs and Maggie here. We are part of the team called StudYdime, and we have built an interactive portal to help students pick careers and institutions. Essentially, working with our core demographic, essentially, which is my daughter, who's 15 years old and choosing her university at this point. Um, when we discussed with all the students, we came up with the understanding that they are most confused about how to choose careers and also which university and which program to apply to. And they find the information is too overwhelming for them to make a quick decision. So, as part of the challenge, we received a set of different data sets, and our first task was to clean up the data and make lookups because the data was not consistent across all the files. And as soon as we cleaned up the data, we were able to import them into Tableau and make interactive demo reports, which would help the students navigate through all these massive data sets. So I'm going to hand this off to my colleague Maggie, who's going to walk us through the front-end features of our application.
Hi everyone. So one of the problems that we're trying to solve with this digital tool is to show students what it is that they can do with the program or degree that they complete after graduation. So we've set it up that you can either enter through the program section and just look at it per program, or you can look at it through the institution. So I'm going to take you through the program section right here. So here we've got colleges and universities, and it's the different programs for colleges and universities. So we're going to click into the university section, and here in this section, what you would see is a listing of all the different programs that you can complete at the university level. But we have one set up right here, and we're going to take a look at computer science. So here we have a number of visualizations that might help a student when they're preparing and looking forward to seeing what they can do with their degree after graduation. So one of them is the average salary range, 6 to 24 months after graduation. And as you can see here, 6 months after graduation, if we roll over it, we can see that the average salary range for 94 graduates is between $50,000 and $60,000. And then as you move into the 24-month range, you can see it's still around $50,000 to $60,000, but it does go up in the $100,000 range. This is one example. We also have the automation probability as well, the fact that whether or not your job could be automated in the future. And as you can see, you can compare it against other types of jobs and to see whether or not how the possibility of your job being automated. You can see accommodation and travel is much higher risk of automation than the computer programming. We also have down here the potential jobs that you could be looking at after you've completed your degree. So here in computer science, we can see that the highest number of graduates are working as in the field of agricultural representatives, consultants, and specialists. And then you can keep scrolling down and see the number, as well as how many are employed or self-employed. And we also can see the number of qualifications awarded in 2015 by university. And this is a really interesting one because it made us think how many, here at the University of Ottawa, they have the largest number of computer science graduates in 2015 for the master's degree. So it made us wonder as to what's going on at the University of Ottawa with computer science, and maybe they have a more innovative program. And so this is something that the student could investigate to see going forward. We also have the number of skills related to the program, and this would be very useful in terms of how your skill sets could be used in the future. In terms of if you're transitioning from one job to the next. So you can see here for computer programmers, reading is quite high, but job task planning and organization isn't as high. So we're going to go forward and we're going to look here at the college section, and we've got the electrician side. It's very similar. You can see the gender and average age, educational requirements, the training hours. This would allow you to take a look and see if there's the degree in the trade and whether or not there's the if you want to go into a male-dominated field or a female-dominated field and how comfortable you feel, the automation probability, as well as we have this interesting map where you can roll over and you can see the regions and the number of new registrations that are happening and the number of records. This might let you know whether or not this is a program that you might have to move for a job. So now I'm going to hand it over to Shabs, and he's going to do the institution search.
Okay. So we're going to move to a more of a top-down approach where we will walk you through, what's happening at the high level. So if you go through the university graduation rate, you see that Queen's University has the maximum number of graduates who have a overall graduation rate of 0.89%. And also, if you look at the program graduates, you see that the maximum number of graduates come from social sciences, and after that followed by business and commerce. So hopefully what we have achieved so far is, given a good navigation tool for students to feel more comfortable when making their career choices. and essentially, this will help them navigate any twists and turns which come up as part of their upcoming career, right? So that's all from me and Maggie. Goodbye, folks.
Guy, thank you very much.